Here, let's get a picture.
Looks like a mini Mike Tyson in there.
Hamdi. Cem Caceres, left hook to the jaw.
Oh, here comes Peposhi. Look at that.
Peposhi teeing him up. Oh, perfectly placed knee. Demirkapu puts down the machine gun. Body and then back upstairs. Payment rendered. Andre Santos.
See Ait El Hadj's face when he throws, he bites down. Very impressive start for the young man.
Over! Nick Hammer said he was special, and boy, did he look it tonight!
And I'm ready for everybody. Push.
Oh, he's rocked. He got clipped big time. He's staring down at the canvas. He might be ready to go. He might.
But it feels greater to win by a knockout.
The world's premier kickboxing organization, Glory, continues an epic run of massive tournaments tonight from Rotterdam in the Netherlands and the sold-out Rotterdam Ahoy. This is a Glory Collision 9 preliminary bouts. What's up, Glory fans? Welcome to the biggest night in kickboxing of the year. Ron Kruk, thrilled to be joined by the former champ and, of course, Glory Hall of Famer Joseph Baltellini. And my man, what a night, another epic 8-man single-night Grand Prix tournament going down this time in the light heavyweight division, and the World Championship heavyweight bout is in the main event. Wow.
Well, our Collision cards are always stacked, and Collision 9 didn't disappoint, but I cannot wait to see this 8-man tournament to see who the new light heavyweight champion is.
Before we get there, we have 5 solid preliminary bouts to deliver for you, including the Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix Reserve bout between Serkan Ozcaglayan and Jimmy Livinus, and we have the first quarterfinal matchup of the tournament between Cem Caceres and Mohammed Hamdi.
Other fights, keep an eye on Barry and Peposhi versus Demirkapu. They fought in the past for a fight of the year. They don't like each other, and I expect this to be another fight of the night. Keep an eye on Ait El Hadj. He had a shot against Chico. He made it there, but he was unsuccessful. But we're seeing a new rising star with a similar build, a lot of power. Landman could be a huge threat in the welterweight division.
Can't wait to see the action. So much going on. And then it's the big boys taking over the main card. 4 out of the top 5 heavyweights throwing down, including the new champ, Mori Kroma, defending his belt for the first time against #1 ranked Milos Fedotchanin.
We also got Antonio Plazabot back. He's taking on Anis Bouzid. The winner of this fight could easily challenge for that heavyweight world championship, so a lot on the line for them. But a rematch in the light heavyweight division, Masoud Salimovic taking on Hamushi. Their first fight was crazy and wild. If you didn't watch it back before this one, because I think this fight will be something similar.
And as if a heavyweight championship fight wasn't enough, wait, there's more. Glory also staging the 8-man light heavyweight Grand Prix. There is the bracket, some of the most incredible light heavyweights throwing down, and it is not easy to be crowned the light heavyweight champion. Tonight's winner will have to beat 3 opponents to get it done. That's winning a title the hard way.
Oh, it's going to be insane. But our main event of our prelim series here, we have our first quarterfinal matchup. Cem Caceres taking on Mohammed Hamdi. This could be easily the dark horse winner of this. Could be the underdog of the tournament, but they both are very confident. They're both very motivated, but let's hear what both of them have to say about their chances of winning.
I don't underestimate him. He's a very good fighter. I came here to Glory also as an underdog, and I made a couple of knockouts. So the underdog also can surprise, but unfortunately not against me. So he's a good fighter, but this time it's my time. So.
Man, I've been the underdog my whole career. I've been fighting outside my hometown, so it's nothing new to me. I always did this. I always went outside and won, so it's another opportunity to prove myself and shock the world again, so I'm here to do my shit.
The Grand Prix will crown a new champion in the light heavyweight division, but also in the main event, the heavyweight strap is on the line when the new champion, Mori Kroma, defends his belt for the very first time when he tangled with the challenger, #1 ranked Milos Fedotchanin. JB, these two were supposed to face off in the finals of the last heavyweight standing tournament, but unfortunately, Fedotchanin was injured after 2 fights. He couldn't continue. Tonight, they have some unfinished business to take care of.
All right, let's take a look at how this unfinished business started. It started at Glory 105. This was the quarterfinal matchup for Mori Kroma. He had a tough fight against Michael Boapea, but his range and his pressure was able to get him a unanimous decision win. The big question, can he handle a big boy? He got Cookie Osaro, and he showed he can handle even the biggest, the heaviest hitters of the heavyweight division. Then the Serbian sensation. I mean, Milos Fedotchanin has been incredible. He's one of our most active fighters, and here against Laiduni, his toe popped out. He popped it back in, knocked Laiduni down, and got the job done. In his semifinal matchup, he had a bleeding liver, a broken toe, and he was still able to get in there against Anis Bouzid. His action, he's a fighter who's explosive and really unpredictable.
Kroma already has a victory over Fedotchanin. That was at light heavyweight at Collision 7, and he won via unanimous decision. The Rotterdam Ahoy will be rocking tonight. We're so glad that you could be a part of this. Let's kick off Collision 9, and the man to do it is the voice of the Glory Ring, Tim Hughes.
Hello, Rotterdam ahoy! We're glad you're with us tonight. We are expecting a sold-out crowd for one of the most explosive nights ever in kickboxing history. Tonight, 8 light heavyweights will have to fight 3 times in one night, not only to become Grand Prix champion, but also light heavyweight champion of the world. And of course, your main event, 5 rounds for the heavyweight championship between Milos and Mori as they settle the score tonight here in Rotterdam. Before we get to our first super fight of the evening, let me bring out the beautiful Glory Girls. Help me if you can. Please welcome Anna Maria, Tara, and Nora. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Glory Girls. Let's get to our first super fight of the evening. In the featherweight division, 3 3-minute rounds. The first fighter to the ring is set to make just his second Glory start. Here is Luna Sang.
Newcomer to Glory, Luna Sang returns looking for his first win in the promotion and making his second appearance in the Glory ring, Joseph.
Yeah, and he's going to be a big underdog in this fight against Santos, but he's confident. He fought back at Glory 102. He had a loss to an Asilla. Right. But, again, still very technical, motivated to do it. But Andre Santos has been on a big tear here, so Sang knows he's going to have to be in for a big, long, tough fight.
Won a 4-man tournament in France last year. Watch those knees. He loves to end a fight with those strikes, and 13 of his 20 career wins coming by way of KO.
His successful debut came by second-round knockout in Antwerp. Here is Andre Santos.
Coming off his first defeat in Glory his last time out, Andre Santos looking for a bounce-back win tonight. Comes in with a 2-1 Glory record with his victory coming via knockout.
And I've been speaking very highly of Andre Santos.
Yes,
he's very technical, sharp, uses feints very well, and he's a southpaw, so he makes it very difficult for people. Before his last loss there against Demirkapu, he was undefeated for 6 years, so the loss motivated him to get better, and he really needs, he says, a good, solid win. And no better way to get it, as on Wednesday, it was his 29th birthday, so
happy birthday
celebrations.
Absolutely. The 7-time and national youth champ in Portugal, loves to throw the left hook, and has 2 wins in Glory, 1 victory via knockout. Let's check out the numbers on the tail of the tape. Luna Sang is 25 years old, and Andre Santos 3 years his elder. Santos is an inch taller and an inch longer in the reach. Both athletes weighed in at 143 pounds.
Professional experience, both with 26 fights. The stat we all love to look at, KO percentage. It's Sang with a 60% KO ratio, with Santos with 43.
Here are the Glory rules. Of course, punches, kicks, and knees are legal strikes. No elbows, throws, or sweeps are allowed. 1 knee strike allowed in the clinch before being separated. 3 knockdowns in a round or 4 in the fight will result in a TKO victory. Standing 8 counts will be used, and the ringside doctor or ref can stop the fight.
Fights will be scored using the following prioritized criteria, starting with knockdowns, followed by damage. Then it's the number of clean scoring strikes, but emphasis given to spectacular techniques. Finally, if there's no clear winner, the judges look for the aggressor.
Open scoring system utilized with 5 judges scoring the bouts using the 10-point must scoring system. Additional points are deducted for knockdowns or rule violations. The scores will be shown at the end of each round so fans know exactly how the judges are scoring and who is winning.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in Glory's featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. His debut came in Japan in the Rise Glory Last Featherweight Standing Tournament. He comes with a professional record of 20 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 12 career knockouts. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.78 meters, he weighed in at 143 pounds, 64.9 kilos. Fighting out of Algeria, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Livinus Sang. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner, making his 4th Glory start. He has registered knockdowns in the previous 3. As a professional, 23 wins with 3 losses, 10 of those wins by knockout. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, 1.80 meters, and he too weighed in at a ready 143 pounds, 64.9 kilos. He is the fighting pride of Portugal. He is Andre Santos. And your referee for this bout is Jan Prana.
Guys, please. Okay, touch close if you want. Okay, I wish you good luck. Respect the rules, listen my comments. Okay, break, 1 step back and go immediately to fight. Go back to the corners.
2 of the young guns, Joseph, in the featherweight division with Sang and Santos. Santos 28 years old and Sang just 25.
First round,
young, hungry featherweights. Both wanting a shot at Petch.
Absolutely. Both fighters have an opportunity to make a statement tonight. Santos with the white trunks and white gloves, and Sang black and black.
Already you see that southpaw footwork of Santos, the way he could bounce in and out using his feints. Sang's gonna have to pressure him. Santos very slick on the outside.
65% knockout ratio for Sang. 43% for Santos. Santos letting those hands fly here early.
Yep, Sang's really keeping that nice tight high guard. Because look at the speed and the nice combination work from Santos. Nice good straight punches, stepping off line. Uses his feints to enter.
Nice knee by Santos delivered to the ribs. Santos has that very high fighter IQ. He really reacts to what his opponent is bringing to him.
Big time. He can adapt well. You can see him move on the outside, pressure. Working out of SB Gym with Coach Saeed. Nice kick from Sang. I like that right rear round kick.
Yeah, definitely backed up Santos. Exchanging kicks. You can see on the body of Santos some redness from some of those kicks, but nice knee from Andre Santos gets through.
Yeah, you had a nice little sneaky lead uppercut there too, which was beautiful. He's setting it up with that right hook.
Man, Santos attacking the ribs again with the kick.
Sang's best strike has been his right body kick.
Stop, time stop.
He needs to kind of accumulate some damage.
Stay in the neutral corner.
Mouthpiece is knocked out. And the corner of Livinus Sang coming up, taking their time. Maybe a little breather for the 25. He doesn't need a breather. He's 25 years old.
Yeah, too young.
Let's go. And right back at it. Coming up on a minute to go. first fight of the Glory Collision 9
Break.
preliminary bouts.
Nice left overhand,
Yes.
Santos. I love that bounce in and bounce out. Nice timing from Sang.
Santos on the ground, back up quickly, and goes to the body and then upstairs.
Yeah, he's getting very aggressive, which I like. A different side of him. Sang trying the spectacular offense with the spinning back fist.
Oh, wow, and now Andre Santos going to work.
Yep, left head kick, left straight. The southpaw tactics.
Nice jab, gets through the guard. And back to the body.
Break.
Santos doing a good job at being first and last. Great round for him. Sang needs to come in there and sit on some punches. Show his power.
Great action to kick off a Glory Collision 9 here in Rotterdam, in the Rotterdam Ahoy Arena. Andre Santos, the young man from Portugal.
There was that nice combination from Santos. Left head kick bounced out, came back in with his 1-2. That's beautiful distance management. Great footwork. Really using his attributes. Nice left head kick. The 1-2, steps off line. Stays nice, tight, and defensive.
It is Sang getting instructions before he goes back out. Comes in with a very impressive 20-5-1 record versus a 25-year-old and 13 knockouts. So he has power. Looking at the stats for that first round, it was Sang outstriking Santos 24-22 and landing 62% of his shots. Right back at it. On the break, a sneaky low hook from Sang as we check out the judges' score. 4 out of 5 judges giving the first round to Andre Santos.
Oh, nice digging left hand from Santos.
Break.
Santos seems to be gaining confidence, Joseph. And
yeah, he's pressuring. He's letting his hands go. He's pressing forward, which I like from him. But Sang is sitting in there with him.
Absolutely. Hanging in there, but Santos attacking that lead leg with the kicks, and now big overhand left for the southpaw.
You see Sang now deciding to let's fight on the inside more. He's getting more confident from the Santos speed. Now he's trying to counter. That's what he's got to do.
Santos coming off his first defeat in the Glory ring. Lost to Demirkapu.
Oh.
Stop.
Trying everything.
No holding. Fight.
And Franz, our referee, making sure the action continues here in the Glory featherweight division.
Santos used good eye feint there. He looked low, kicked high. His feints are one of his best weapons.
Such a dangerous fighter. You can keep your opponent guessing. You don't know what sort of attack he's going to bring. And now a knee.
Stand up.
Slips down. Right back at it. Another knee to the body.
Yep, Sang has good knees on the inside. He's got to block those punches and try to come in with his knees. Looking for that spinning back fist.
And those rights, left straight from the southpaw Santos. They have some power behind him, no doubt about it. And he follows up with the knee.
Yeah, very quick.
Get that one knee in before the referee breaks them apart.
Sang's making it messy. He doesn't want to play a technical game with Santos.
Well said.
So this is where he's got to fire out, make it messy, try to tire Santos out. No, good combination from Sang.
Sang hanging in it, and very close strikes landed for both these men. 47-45.
Good knee from Santos, but a better round from Sang.
Time winding down here in round number 2, the featherweight division on display. Nice combination there at the end of the bell by Livinus Sang. Andre Santos back to his ring and his SB Gym teammates.
There's that nice combination from Sang. Right straight, left uppercut to the head kick. Boom, comes offline. Santos' hand was up, but great combination. One of his best landing strikes of the fight so far.
Sang out-striking Santos of 53-48 and landing 55% of his strikes thrown. I mean, when you look at the striking, Joseph, very close fight. See, who do you feel has done more damage as we lead into the third round?
I still think it's Santos doing the better work, but Sang has definitely had a better second round. If one judge gave him that first round, I assume they'll give him the second the same way.
Well, we will see with the open scoring system. Featherweight's back at it. One speed with these guys. It's fast forward. And both fighters coming out in the third round with a sense of urgency.
Yep, Sang ripped the body with the shoe shine nicely there. Back to his combos.
I like that Sang's now going to the body and then the head. Sang with landing 55% of his strikes thrown, 48% for Santos.
Break!
A lot of output.
For sure.
Stop!
As always with the featherweights.
Be careful.
Santos puts all his weight behind that left hand. He just sits on it, but Sang can eat them and come back.
Both men, yeah, just standing in the pocket and throwing.
His head movement now.
Yeah, great level change there by Sang.
Break!
Solid knee again from Santos. Sang looking for some energy to come back.
Stop! Go elbow.
Just love the movement and the level changes by Livinus Sang. Able to duck under some of those hooks from Santos. Again, right on cue.
He's trying to counter off of that head movement.
Stop!
Santos back to the body. We've got 1 minute to go. Third round. Oh, nice left from Santos. Santos seems to be finding a rhythm. Continuing to throw strikes and knees.
Stop! Break, step back, okay?
He's playing the range really well. All in, all out. He doesn't really give Sang an opportunity to just sit there and hit him.
Break! Stop!
30 to go.
Fight! Stop! Fight!
Livinus Sang still looking for his first victory here in the Glory Ring. Andre Santos trying to improve to 3-1. Clock winds down and we will go to the judges' scorecards.
Stop time.
Our first fight here at a Glory Collision 9 and the preliminary bouts. Expecting a sold-out crowd here in Rotterdam as usual, Joseph, for that massive main card coming up later. But a very entertaining first fight between Andre Santos and Livinus Sang.
Santos did what he does. I mean, his southpaw, the in and out. Nice body kicking here, and I think Sang figured him out in that first round and was still countering back and firing as best as he could, but Santos with his offline left hand straight. Sang trying the spinning back fist a few times, they missed. But Sang never really gave Santos a moment to breathe and move, stayed in his grill the entire time, found some great combination work. Santos is slowly building more and more experience and momentum, so I think fights like this are great for him. And for Sang, it shows that he can stand and trade with some of the bigger names in the featherweight division. At only 25 years old, he did a great job at sitting in there, fighting as hard as he could, but it looked like to me it's Santos's night.
Check out some of the strike count here. The first fight of the night, the kicks. Wow, Sang landing 31 of 41, but the accuracy over on the other side was Santos, 68% of his kicks and knees landing. Strikes thrown per minute, a busy second round for Sang, but the first 15.3 going the way of Andre Santos. Judges gave him the first 2 rounds. We are set now to get the official judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals. One judge scores at 29-28. The 4 remaining judges all have it 30-27. It's a unanimous decision for your winner, Andre Santos.
Andre Santos quickly bounces back after suffering his first defeat in Glory to get an impressive win tonight, Joseph.
Yeah, he looked great. Like I said, does what he does best. Uses his southpaw, his feints, his in and out movement, found his left straight, followed up, showed his kicking and knee game. So he's leveling up each time he's in there, and coming off a loss to get this win has to feel good for him.
Big win for the 28-year-old, improving to 24-3. The welterweight division gets the spotlight next when Ait El Hadj returns to the Glory ring to throw down with the Netherlands' own Figueiredo Landman. The welterweights are up next and enter into the spotlight. Coming up.
Our next bout of the evening scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. This first fighter arrives in Rotterdam on an 11-fight winning streak. Here is Figueiredo Landman.
This man has been on fire, riding an 11-fight win streak and 2-0 at collision events. Top prospect Figueiredo Landman returns to the Glory ring tonight. 2023, he made his full Glory debut, and he reached the semifinals on the House of Glory TV series, Joseph.
Yeah, and he's a lot of people talking about the future of the welterweight division. I mean, at only 21 years old, he's built like a tank. One of the biggest, strongest welterweights on the roster. I mean, he's on an 11-fight win streak, but 9 of those have come by way of knockout. I mean, he's got the power to pressure you and hit you, and he comes from Hammer's gym, and you see in his corner, Murat Grigorian is one of his role models and training partners.
Impressive.
He is a former middleweight title contender and is a winner of 7 of his last 8 bouts. Ait El Hadj.
Former welterweight title contender and number 2 ranked, Ait El Hadj. He's been on fire as well. Winner of 7 of his past 8 bouts overall. Challenged Chico Quasi for the Glory welterweight title in his last fight at Glory 103. It was a game effort. He just lost via unanimous decision.
Yeah, I mean, Chico's Quasi is something special.
No shame
shame in that. But Ait El Hadj came into Glory on fire. He was 4-0. And he was built strong and powerful and technical, and he rose very quickly. And I almost see the similar in Figgy Landman as I do in my Mehdi. They're both strong. Wait till they both take their shirts off. I think you're gonna both know, everyone's gonna know what I'm talking about. But they're powerful, they're aggressive. It's just a matter of time before someone's gonna get hit with a bomb.
There was a tease, folks. I mean, they are two massive welterweights, no doubt about it. Ait El Hadj, the House of Glory hunter, never been knocked out as a pro and has won 7 of his last 8. Here are the numbers and the tail of the tape for this welterweight matchup. El Hadj is a 27, young gun. Landman only 21 years old. El Hadj is 2 inches taller and 2 inches longer in the reach department.
Professional experience, 42 fights for Ait El Hadj, 16 for Landman. But let's talk about that power that Landman's known for. 86% of his wins coming by way of knockout.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this welterweight matchup scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, this exciting young talent is coming off a 58-second knockout at Collision 8 in December. His professional record, 14 wins with 2 losses. 12 of those 14 wins coming by way of knockout. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.76 meters, he weighed in at fight time at an even 169 pounds, 76.8 kilos. He fights tonight out of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Figgy Landman. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner, a French, Serbian, and European champion. His professional record, 35 wins, 5 losses, 2 bouts scored even, and 8 career knockouts. He stands 6 feet even, 1.83 meters, and weighed in at 170 pounds, 76.9 kilos. Fighting out of Morocco, he is the #2 ranked welterweight in the world. He is the talent, Mehdi Ait El Hadj. The third man inside the glory ropes, your referee, Tomislav Novosel.
Fighters, you know the rules. Please follow my command. Okay, protect yourself all the time. Touch your gloves if you want. Step back in the corner.
Final instructions from Nick Hemmers for Landman.
Judges,
and the
round,
#2 ranked welterweight in glory, Ait El Hadj. As Joe, you said, these are 2 massive welterweights, and they are ready to rock.
Yeah, muscle on muscle. There's no surprise what Figgy Landman wants to do. High guard, pressure you against the ropes and unload.
Overhand right from Ait El Hadj. And he's wow, sorry, Joe.
I was gonna say, he's got that big power.
Absolutely, 8 knockouts. Comes in with a very impressive 35-5-2 record.
Break, step back.
4-1 in the glory ring. Landman could make a statement though tonight. Looking for his 3rd victory in glory. Tried to get a flying knee, but well guarded by El Hadj.
I feel Figgy's waiting for that moment to unload. And Mehdi's trying to keep moving, circling, and hitting. He's not ready to exchange yet.
El Hadj looking for the spectacular technique, just came up a little short. Now Landman stalking and coming in, closing the distance. Fighters clinch and break.
Nice kick there from El Hadj. He's moving on the outside pretty nicely right now.
Yeah, nice footwork. Trying to avoid the big shots from Landman.
Yeah, he's doing the right stuff on the outside, feinting his direction changes. As soon as he sees Landman open up, he crashes the range. He's doing a good job at avoiding that power shot.
Landman just keeps moving forward, trying to close that distance. Nice spinning back fist. Keep an eye on that if he can find the target.
Fight.
Under a minute to go, opening round.
Stop. Don't push.
There's that
Stop.
range control from Mehdi.
Fight.
He doesn't want to sit shelled up against the ropes while Landman's throwing everything he has.
That's a good strategy, no doubt about it, as we come up on 30 seconds ago. Overhand right from El Hadj.
No holding. Fight.
As soon as the referee breaks him, Figueiredo Landman just gets back and just starts moving forward, pressing the action.
Yep, I hear Hammers calling for a lot more low kicks. That'll slow down Mehdi's movement. Try to get him to stop moving for 1 second to explode.
Time winding down in the opening round. Glory, a welterweight division. Two top prospects. Figueiredo Landman, only 21 years old. The number 2 ranked welterweight in Glory, Mehdi Ait El Hadj. Nick Hammers Gym, talking with Figgy right now.
Hou het gewoon simpel. Jab, low kick. En dan voer je je combinaties eruit. Zoals je net op de pads doet. Niet bloemen, oké? Niet bloemen.
Well, slap to get him motivated. And Hammers has talked to him yesterday, Joseph, very high on the 21-year-old Landman.
Oh yeah, he hasn't stopped talking about him, the talent he is. My big concern is if he can't land the big power, how can he manage his kind of pace in fighting? So I think this is going to show a lot for Figgy. Make him learn a lot for sure.
Malgan. Malgan. Second round. Fight.
Crowd filing in here at the Rotterdam Ahoy, and we are back to action. Second round, the welterweight division. El Hadj with the white and Landman the black, and all 5 judges gave that opening round to the 21-year-old phenom, Figueiredo Landman.
Yep, they must be liking his forward pressure.
Stop.
You know, Mehdi's clinching a lot. There's going to have to be some warning soon. I think it's now.
Take it. Warning. White corner holding. Warning. 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 No
Fans appreciate that here in Rotterdam. A warning for Ait El Hadj for holding. Again, when the fighters clinch up, you can throw 1 knee before being separated.
Yep, you got to disengage right away and go, but you already see Mehdi going for the body lock. He knows how powerful Figgy is.
And Landman just keeps Ait El Hadj on his bicycle, backing him up. Nice overhand right, though, from El Hadj.
Stop. Time. Neutral.
This is our point.
White. White corner. Minus point. Minus point. Minus point. Minus point. No holding. Time. Fight.
And a big turn of events here in the second round. Ait El Hadj deducted a point, Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, you can't hold it. They've been warned at the press, at the weigh-ins. They've been warned before the fight and warned 3 times. Point time.
Fight.
And that's the beautiful thing about Glory. They will let you know, and then they react quickly. Our referees do a great job. So now Ait El Hadj, he's got to dig himself out of a hole.
El Hadj, ate a knee, but he's probably so used to using his clinch as a Muay Thai practitioner, goes to Thailand a lot, but the head-to-head style of kickboxing is a lot different. Figgy just swinging.
Absolutely. Swinging for the fences. It just doesn't seem like El Hadj has figured out the rhythm, and a nice spinning back fit from Landman.
Time. Hey.
And a little shove.
Neutral. Neutral.
Frustration from the clinching.
Second minus
Nick
point.
Hammer's doing a good job reminding the ref.
Look at me. No
One
holding.
more would be a
Next
DQ.
time, disqualification, okay? Go there. Go there. Time. Fight.
So another warning going the way of Ait El Hadj. Man, Landman has just got the #2 ranked welterweight frustrated right now.
Yeah, just pressure is so good that you have no choice to either fight him or clinch. And I mean, he ends up winning those exchanges a lot of time, and when you open up against him, that's when you can get caught.
15 seconds to go, second round scheduled for 3. The welterweight division. Landman looking to make a statement.
Break, step back. Break, step back.
And El Hadj not taking any chances. He had his hands up and saying, I am not going to hold Figueiredo Landman in this round. We will go to the third and final round. Welterweight bout.
You see Mehdi really wrapping and see he's got a collar tie on the top, hook in the arms, and then Landman just constantly pressuring. But you see those hooks and clinches of El Hadj. Hey, Figgy's taking him into his style of fight. He had a spinning back fist here, but Landman makes you fight his fight, doesn't give you an option. There's he's trying to spinning back kicks. It's a spinning back fist. It's always when one fighter spins, the other one's got to spin
goes right back. Absolutely.
You see Landman trying to at least break the clinch. That's exhausting for him too. That takes a lot of power away, constantly trying to push your opponent away.
Well, with the point deductions, Ait El Hadj needs a finish here in the third round. Figueiredo Landman in control of this fight. Can he hold on for the third and final round? All 3 judges going the way of Figueiredo Landman. 10-7 round with those point deductions.
I love that the referees aren't playing.
Absolutely. Way to come out and make the statements. You get a warning, there's your one warning. You do it again, you're going to lose a point.
Especially early on the night, all the fighters backstage now know that they ain't playing.
That's right, well said.
Collision 9, we're not playing.
I like that nickname, let's go with it. Figueiredo Landman continues to just press forward. Back kick from El Hadj. El Hadj just doesn't seem to have found the range and hasn't been able to keep that distance to do anything spectacular.
Yeah, he wants space to attack, but Figgy doesn't give it to him. So, I mean, great game plan and strategy from Figgy.
There's a good kick to the ribs from El Hadj. He was finally able to create some distance. Ooh. And a Figgy going after that calf.
I mean, El Hadj has nowhere to go.
No, relentless pressure.
Stop, get up. Fight.
This would be a huge upset if Figueiredo Landman can get it done going against the #2 ranked welterweight Ait El Hadj.
Yeah, he's pretty vocal. He wants the big fights, the big names.
Well said, yes.
I mean, we do have a welterweight proving ground coming up, so that's something I'm sure he'd want. The Grand Prix for the welterweights at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Could be a big year for Figgy Landman.
Well, and if it begins with an upset of the #2 ranked welterweight, he definitely could be involved in both those tournaments. 21-year-old fighting out of the Netherlands, came in with a 14-2 record and 12 knockouts. And he has smothered Ait El Hadj in this bout.
Landman just ran at him. He's like, nope, I'm cutting an angle, I'm out.
Thrown 99 strikes. He has been the active fighter in this matchup for sure. Clock winding down, under 10 seconds to go.
Oh, it's a knockdown.
Yes, it is.
2, 3.
Ait El Hadj.
Go neutral. Go neutral. Go neutral.
With time winding down.
6, 7.
That was incredible. He just started doing push-ups to show that he wasn't wrong.
but what an exclamation point for Figueiredo Landman to score a knockdown, Joseph, just to say, listen, I have arrived here in the welterweight
division. Not just a knockdown, a spinning hook kick to the head, which was one of the best strikes you can land in all combat sports. But a great fight for Figueiredo Landman. His pressure built. Every time he came in, he had the big power combinations, power low kicks. Maybe Ait El Hadj trying to move around, circle to avoid that pressure. But the young 21-year-old Figgy just kept coming forward. Maybe Ait El Hadj had to clinch up to avoid the power. He got a warning and 2-point deductions. Into this third round, Figgy still continued to pressure. Being spectacular, spinning back fist, good uppercuts. Ooh, there it is. Figgy calls him on, then throws the spinning hook kick. And this is what I loved, El Hadj doing his push-ups. That was heel on the chin.
Wow.
That's heel on the chin.
Absolutely. Beautiful shot from the 21-year-old Figgy Landman. Making a statement here tonight. The future is bright for Landman as we check out the stats. 29 of 62 Landman. 47% accuracy, 51% with his kicks, and a total of landing 49 out of 102 strikes and keeping Mehdi Ait El Hadj guessing. He only landed 20% of his punches. That second round, complete domination by Figueiredo Landman. 57% of his strikes landing, and then in the third round, 63, including that big knockdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of kickboxing, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same, 30-24. For your winner by unanimous decision, Figgy Landman.
I'm here with your winner, Figgy. Man, you just beat one of the top welterweights in the division. How are we feeling?
I'm not so happy because this was not my best performance. Next time, 5 September, I will show you what real spectacle is. Mehdi was, I think not so tough, but always hugging and hugging. I couldn't come in my game, but I promise, 5 September, maybe Butassa, because he was talking shit, I will knock you out when you fight me. Yes? That's what I will show you guys.
All right, well, congratulations. Big word sold for you. Let's hear it for your winner, Figueiredo Landman.
Still unbeaten and still surging. Figgy Landman extends his impressive win streak to 12 and takes out the number 2 ranked welterweight, Ait El Hadj. Action rolls on. Up next, the all-important light heavyweight Grand Prix reserve bout between that man, Serkan Ozcaglayan, comes in with 49 career wins. He'll throw down with Jimmy Livinus, who is looking for his first victory in the Glory Ring. The winner possibly getting a call up to enter the tournament if an athlete can't continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next super fight of the evening will serve as a reserve bout for tonight's Grand Prix tournament. This man was with us in Zagreb 18 months ago for Glory 95. He is Jimmy Livinus Omani.
Still chasing that elusive first wing in the Glory Ring. Jimmy Livinus looking for his 13th career win tonight. He's coming off a decision loss, Joseph, to Mo Tasaji in Glory 107 in April, but it was one of the fights of the night.
Yeah, I mean, 0-2, but you're fighting Milos and Tusashi. I mean, he's just a young fighter who's really motivated to do well in the sport, and he knows that his biggest challenge is his experience, and he's scrapped so much, and now he's evolving into a more of a heavy kickboxer.
Won several regional titles in Bulgaria, likes to end fights with that signature flying knee, and has ended 5 of his 6 bouts via knockouts.
This former light heavyweight title contender is working his way back to the top. Here comes Serkan Ozcaglayan.
The cousin of a legendary Gokhan Saki, the former Glory middleweight title challenger, Serkan Ozcaglayan, fighting in his 61st professional fight tonight.
Yeah, and he's a Glory veteran. He's got 11 Glory fights, but all of them in the middleweight division. Before Serkan actually came to Glory, he was a heavyweight. Went all the way down to middleweight, and now this is his first fight at the 95 kg division, and a chance to maybe become a champion if he can get into the tournament with an injury.
Winner could enter the tournament, as Joseph said, if injuries or situations prevent a winning fighter from advancing in the Grand Prix. So a huge opportunity for both of these men. Ozcaglayan representing Mike's Gym, bringing in a 75% knockout ratio.
Yeah, he's an old school kickboxer, and he prides himself in that. Hands up, chin down, and just come forward and try to knock you out. Made his Glory debut of the year in 2021, 4 wins of his last 5 fights, and known for his knockouts if he can touch you with his left hand.
Tell the tape time as we check out the numbers. Ozcaglayan is a 32 and Livinus 2 years younger. Livinus 2 inches taller and will try to take advantage of a massive 11-inch reach advantage.
A big reach advantage and a big professional experience gap.
Yes.
Ozcaglayan, 60 fights, 11 for Livinus. But both are pretty impressive knockout percentages. Livinus with 50, Serkan with 73%.
Let's review the Glory Tournament rules. Of course, punches, kicks, and knees are legal. Strikes, elbow throws, and sweeps are not. 1 knee strike is allowed in the clinch before being separated. And remember, 2 knockdowns in a round or 3 in the fight results in a TKO. Standing 8 counts in the ring. A side doctor or ref can stop the action.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this tournament reserve bout tonight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, standing on my left and fighting out of the black corner, this power-punching Bulgarian champion participated in the light heavyweight proving grounds earlier this year. His record, 12 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, half of those wins coming by way of knockout. Standing 6 feet 5 inches tall, 1.96 meters. He weighed in a fight time at 208 pounds, 94.4 kilos. He's here tonight, fighting out of Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Jimmy Livinus. Oh, money! Now his opponent standing on my right and fighting out of the white corner. He brings with him a 75% knockout ratio. He won the knockout of the year 3 years ago. His record, 49 wins, 11 losses, 36 big wins by knockout. At 6 feet 3 inches tall, 1.91 meters, he weighed in at 202 pounds, 91.6 kilos. He fights tonight out of Turkey by way of Den Haag. He is Serkan Ozcaglayan. Your referee in charge of this bout is Edward Stryker.
Osman. Hocam. Hadi hocam. Peki. Okay, guys, 3 rounds of 3 minutes. Listen, 2 8 counts in 1 round, it's over. Because the tournament. Yes? Listen always to my command and protect yourself at all times. Any questions? No questions. Start glass, back to your corner.
Jimmy Livinus and Serkan Ozcaglayan. Ozcaglayan getting the huge pop here from the fans here in the Netherlands. It seems like Livinus is in hostile territory, and right away they come out firing.
Look at Serkan go. He ate a little left punch, but he's coming forward.
Push kicks from Livinus, trying to slow down the pressure of Ozcaglayan.
Watch your head, watch your head. Fight!
Remember, the 11-inch reach advantage goes to Livinus. He's got to keep that distance.
And that range showed there with that right hand from Livinus.
Oh, nice wicked body shot from Ozcaglayan. No feeling out period here tonight, Joseph.
Look at that.
We got ourselves a fight.
Livinus trying that weird crescent kick.
Stop, stop back.
He's using that range well, trying to catch Serkan with that long 1-2.
Furious pace to start this light heavyweight reserve bout.
Yeah, Serkan's going to have to get his head offline and try to counter just like that.
Livinus with that straight right through the guard.
Watch your head, watch your head. Fight!
Finding the target, knee from Livinus.
Yeah, Livinus for a tall, rangy guy, very unorthodox. Difficult with those weird kicks and knee timing.
No clinching, guys. Fight!
See how he keeps that high guard and just sneaks knees in, finds his right straight. Serkan really having to work to get on the inside.
He sure is. And there are a couple good body shots to the ribs from Ozcaglayan. But yeah, you do not want to be in that distance where Livinus can land a big-time kick or knee.
Nice movement there from Serkan to avoid that knee.
Livinus landing 31, 33 of his strikes, 49 thrown. He is coming out with a furious pace.
Yeah, I love when he's throwing those punches and hitting Serkan at the last 2 inches.
Now the fans representing Turkey and Den Haag in the Netherlands cheering on Ozcaglayan.
Ozcaglayan trying to circle outside and try to find a safer way inside.
Somehow Livinus keeping that distance, backs up Ozcaglayan, flying knee, and now he's got Ozcaglayan in the corner on big knee. Livinus taking the fight to Ozcaglayan.
Yeah, he rocked him nice in that knee.
Big time knee, Joseph, and another through the clinch. Another knee, teeing off.
Listen, no.
And a warning.
1 clinch, 1 action, and let go. 1 clinch, 1 action. Come on, fight.
Right back at her was a warning to Livinus. Gives Ozcaglayan a second to breathe, but the onslaught continues.
Serkan doing everything he can to survive.
Wow, and that will do it for round number 1. And what an opening frame for that man, Jimmy Livinus, Joseph.
Man, his straight punches, look how long he is. Bang, finds the right hand. Look at his weird front kicks. That 11-inch reach advantage is definitely showing. Look how he found that chin of Serkan with that long right hand. Then it's the knees. He got warned here from holding the clinch, but I like how he mixes the one knee, disengages, and then lets his hands go. But Serkan doing whatever he can to survive. One of the toughest on the Glory roster. You'll have to put him out to stop him from coming forward.
That is very well said. One of the toughest fighters in the light heavyweight division, Serkan Ozcaglayan, getting instructions from Big Mike. But what a round for 30-year-old Jimmy Livinus. Joseph, you mentioned the devastating knees. He outstruck Ozcaglayan 21-0. He pitched a shutout with his knees thrown and landed.
I mean, just on point, long. It's the best Jimmy Livinus we've seen.
Still looking for his first victory inside the Glory ring, and no doubt about it, all 5 judges give that first round to Livinus. And if he is able to keep this distance and keep this pace up, it could be a long night for Ozcaglayan.
Yeah, I think that's what you said there, the pace. He's throwing a lot of volume. He's staying busy. He won't hit you with the hardest shots, but he'll keep touching you.
Still pitching the shutout with knees thrown and landed, and he outstruck Ozcaglayan 64-13 with strikes in the first round. Does not look like a fighter who is 0-2 inside the Glory ring.
He's looking fantastic. Just calm, relaxed, using all his weapons properly. Making it difficult for Ozcaglayan to get inside.
Just very comfortable. Known for his punching power, and he is using that 11-inch reach advantage. Tonight, keeping Ozcaglayan that distance.
2 in a row. I love those front kicks and knees he's hiding too.
Ooh, wicked body shot lands from Ozcaglayan. That was slowing down. What would you like to see Ozcaglayan doing now, Joseph, to turn the tide?
Well, he's walking forward, eating punches. He has to fire out of that shell. He's got to come out with some big overhand punches, but he can't just sit there and eat punches without attacking. Easier said than done, because Livinus is constantly pressuring him, throwing him. It's not giving Serkan a chance to breathe and move. But definitely has to use his counters as Serkan. Slip and rip. Get that head offline and throw some power combos.
The cousin of the legendary Gokhan Saki, Serkan Ozcaglayan, looking for his 50th career win, but look at the accuracy there from Jimmy Livinus. Landing 71% of his strikes thrown. That is dominance.
And he just looks so much bigger and taller. Remember, Serkan's coming from the middleweight division. He's known for what he called sleeping pills, because when he touches you, he's putting everybody
up. Good night. Oh, and that's what he wants to do. He's got to get in, close the distance, and land some of those big shots. 36 career knockouts for Ozcaglayan, so he can end a fight in an instant, as we have 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
And this last 30 seconds for Ozcaglayan has been really good for him. I mean, I think he's pressuring, he's getting a little bit more confident. Maybe Livinus slowing down a little bit. Give Serkan a chance to maybe have an aggressive third round.
He will need it. Jimmy Livinus in cruise control in this light heavyweight reserve bout. See what Big Mike and Mike's gym teammates can put together for Serkan Ozcaglayan.
Livinus, long straight punches. Serkan trying to work his way inside. But you see those unorthodox straight punches to knees. Ozcaglayan ripping the body, trying to come with the uppercut overhand. Nice little boxing work. He threw some big power shots that just missed Livinus, so he's still in this fight.
Protection. Protection. Okay, guys. Third and left rounds.
Fight! Light heavyweight Grand Prix reserve fight. Third round action. Jimmy Livinus in cruise control right now. Serkan Ozcaglayan looking, he needs a finish here, Joseph, as again a clean sweep for Livinus from the judges.
Step back. Fight!
Or at least a dominant round from Ozcaglayan. He has not figured out the puzzle that has been Jimmy Livinus so far. Livinus outstriking Ozcaglayan 131-27. 69 punches, 29 kicks. Wow. And the knees have kept Serkan Ozcaglayan at bay as well.
And you see those straight punches, they're not thrown with maximum power. They're just constant, consistent, and just used at such good long range.
I mean, and he has silenced the fans here in Rotterdam. They came out pumped up to see Serkan Ozcaglayan in action, and he just has not had an answer. But again, 36 career knockouts. Fight's not over until that final bell. And there's a sneaky little uppercut from Ozcaglayan. And Livinus, after the furious pace in both rounds, may be tiring out a bit, Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, Serkan found his left hand 2 times. Oh, and an uppercut.
Could we see a epic comeback here from the 32-year-old Ozcaglayan?
Just needs to keep firing out that left hand. There it is again.
And he circles around, a liver shot from Ozcaglayan. Under a minute to go. Knee through the guard for Livinus.
Fight!
Both men exhausted.
Absolutely. High volume fight here in the light heavyweight division. And again, if a fighter cannot continue in the light heavyweight Grand Prix, one of these fighters may get the call. Under 30 seconds to go.
What a war.
More knees. And now Livinus just pushing his way in, clinch up, and they break. Final 15 to go.
Serkan trying whatever he can, but Livinus just high guard and walking.
Can Ozcaglayan land the Hail Mary? Not tonight. What a performance by the 30-year-old Jimmy Livinus. Used that 11-inch reach to his advantage, Joseph. And amazing that he came in looking for his first victory inside the Glory ring.
I mean, a lot of pressure when you come in on these losing streaks, but he was aware. He's like, listen, my experience is my biggest challenge. But tonight, he looked like a great technical fighter, didn't get into big, heavy exchanges, stayed technical, used his reach, used his physical attributes to his advantage. Nice, strong punches, good knees and front kicks, unorthodox kicks. And he almost had Serkan knocked out there with those nasty knees against the ropes. Serkan still doing everything he can to get on the inside to beat that reach. He was countering, he found his left hand a few times throughout the fight. Need a little bit of slowing down here, but it was non-stop action. Serkan constantly trying to land power shots, and Livinus controlling the pace and the range of the fight.
Very well said. The pace and range was key for Jimmy Livinus. And truly just a dominant performance by Jimmy Livinus. I mean, look at these numbers, Joseph. Landing 167 of 270 total strikes, 62%. Doesn't get a more dominant than that. Big key, remember, this is the light heavyweight Grand Prix reserve bout, so the winner could move on if one of the participants is injured or can't advance in the finals. Let's get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals. 2 judges score the bout 29-28. The 3 remaining judges all have it 30-27. It's a unanimous decision for your winner, Jimmy Livinus of Money.
Jimmy Livinus earns that elusive first victory in the Glory ring and snaps a 3-fight skid. Again, if a winning fighter in the quarterfinals is injured or can't advance, Livinus may enter the Grand Prix and move on.
Used his range well. I think the main thing out of this fight for him, Serkan was a veteran. He got the job done, and getting that first win will take a lot of pressure off of him to be able to start going and focusing on climbing the ranks.
Well, stay tuned for the first of the light heavyweight tournament quarterfinal matchup between former breakout fighter of the year, Cem Caceres, and the man who has yet to lose in glory, Mohammed Hamdi. But up next, it's the King of Brussels Part 2. when Buryan Peposhi looks to make it 2 wins in a row against fellow fighter from Belgium, the bad boy, Denis Demirkapu.
Our next bout of the evening is a catchweight bout, also scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds and a rematch from Glory 100 in a hotly contested matchup. This heavy-handed featherweight registered 4 knockdowns in 4 Glory fights. Here is Denis Demirkapu.
Here is the number 4 ranked featherweight in the Glory 145-pound division, Denis Demirkapu, looking for revenge tonight, Joseph. He lost to Buryan Peposhi, and now tonight he's looking to redeem himself.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fire. I mean, he's very motivated, talks a lot, an entertainer, and it's been no surprise he wanted this win, wants a win against Peposhi. He says it's more important to beat him before I get to the belt. Says he needs to be faster and smarter than him. I asked him if it's personal or if it's business. He goes, it's a little bit of both. He thinks that Peposhi is not a good guy on the internet, and he feels he wasn't happy with his rise. So that's that little bit of story behind the beef.
Absolutely. And then you add the King of Brussels title on the line, part 2. No doubt about it, there's some bad blood between these two. The bad boy loves to throw that left kick, and his fight versus Peposhi was a 2025 Glory Fight of the Year.
His battle with Ahmad Musa at Glory 83 was awarded the Fight of the Year in 2023. Here is Buryan Peposhi.
And the number 3 ranked featherweight in Glory and winner of 8 of his past 11, Buryan Peposhi, looking for his 33rd career win tonight. Beat Demirkapu at Glory 100 last summer to win that official or unofficial King of Brussels title, Joseph.
Yeah, I gave him the title Mr. Fight of the Night because every time he's in there, he scraps, he can get knocked down, come and knock his opponent down. He does have a 5-5 record in Glory, but it doesn't show how excited and how fun he is. He's a pressure fighter with good body hooks and has been knocked down 9 times in Glory, but never knocked out.
A potential show stealer in this matchup. Do not blink. Both athletes are only 25 years old. Peposhi is 3 inches taller and 3 inches longer in the rings. Both athletes made the contracted weights.
Professional experience, 40-fight edge to Buryan Peposhi, 22 to Demirkapu, but Demirkapu does have about 100 amateur fights. He's got a lot of experience. But when it comes to knockout percentages, it's Demirkapu with 65% and Peposhi with 50%.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a catchweight bout that features 2 top 5 featherweights in the division, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner. He's coming off a 2nd-round knockout in April at Glory 107. As a professional, 17 wins with 5 losses, 11 of those wins by knockout. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, 1.75 meters, he weighed in at 148 pounds, 67 kilos. Fighting tonight out of Turkey and Morocco, he is the bad boy, Denis Demirkapu. Here now is his opponent, fighting out of the white corner, a Belgian and European champion who arrives a winner of 5 of his last 7 bouts. His professional record, 32 wins with 8 losses, 16 big wins by knockout. At 5 feet 10 inches tall, 1.79 meters, he weighed in at 147 pounds, 66.9 kilos, and he's here tonight fighting out of Albania. He is Buryan Peposhi. And the third man inside the glory ropes, your referee is Yusuf Akni.
Okay, fighters, you know the rules, glory rules, no clinching. Obey my commands at all time and protect yourself at all time, okay? Touch gloves, take a step back.
Catch weight for this matchup between two top 5 featherweights.
Time.
Sounds like Buryan Peposhi is coming into hostile territory. The fans here in Rotterdam cheering on Demirkapu, looking for his 4th career win in glory.
I mean, it's just going to be a fight of back and forth attacking. They both, I think, are very similar, and this is where the big hate comes, you know? They're the same age. They both want to end up in the same place, from the same city.
Absolutely. No love loss and the low blow is not going to help matters for Peposhi. Ron Kruk and Joseph Valtellini, the former champ, here with you. Glory position 9 and another strike kick south of the border.
Okay. Time.
Action continues. Peposhi, 16 career knockouts, 11 for Demirkapu. Big overhand
Time
right
stop.
from Demirkapu.
Ja? Nee, moet wassen. Wat?
Oh, Peposhi maybe caught him with that little check left hook.
And we will reset the middle of the glory ring.
Oh, look at the speed and power from both.
Break uit elkaar. Step back, fight.
Both pressure fighters, and this is why the fight's happening so
No
close.
Break, step back, step back,
Pressing forward.
No head.
Letting those fists fly. Push kick.
Break.
Headbutt, and Demirkapu throws Peposhi down.
It's starting to build its wildness.
Absolutely. Oh,
watch for those Demirkapu knees.
And it's Peposhi going up top and left overhand from Demirkapu.
Demirkapu had a great fix in his last fight via knee.
Gelijk actie.
Second round knockout.
Vasthouden, gelijk actie.
Boy, 107 Mohammed Hamdi. And Peposhi takes a tumble.
Yeah, he was just worried it would be called a knockdown.
Right.
Break, uit elkaar. Break,
said, I
fight.
slipped. It's not a knockdown.
Demirkapu's just vicious.
Under a minute to go, and the fans here in Rotterdam appreciate the effort from Demirkapu. A massive matchup in the featherweight division. Demirkapu number 4 and Peposhi number 3. This is a catchweight. But the winner really makes a statement in that 145-pound division.
Peposhi's coming off of a great extra round fight with Miguel Trindade. Lost that one, but a lot of people thought he won.
Break.
Oh. And do we have another low blow? And then Demirkapu followed it up with a kick to the body.
Die eerste was laag. Ja, pas op met die. Ja, nee, maar pas op met die lage. Ja, pas op. Kappen. En als hij draait hier aanvallen.
Oh, Demirkapu was a wild boy.
Stop.
And that will do it for round number 1. Demirkapu taking the fight to Buryan Peposhi. Furious pace by Demirkapu.
Yeah, Demirkapu's been so aggressive with his combinations. The low blow there. Yeah, threw the front kick as Peposhi was trying to kick.
How many low blows do you need to take before you get a point deducted?
Yeah, it's definitely been a frustrating first round for Peposhi, being swept, knee below the border a couple times, kicked while he was being turned around. He's got to keep his composure, show his experience, and keep pressing forward.
Demirkapu 17-5 record, and Peposhi, as you said, Joseph, the more experienced fighter. He has 40 career fights. But right now it's Demirkapu who's controlling the pace and the aggression. We are underway, round number 2.
Peposhi trying to rip the body. He's got great body shots. That'll help him set up the attacks to the head.
Clean sweep by the judges for Demirkapu. Demirkapu 3-1 in the Glory ring. 2 wins coming via knockout.
Break, step back.
And again, the mouthpiece is out.
Peposhi's this time.
Stay there. I got dumped on with some water from the other corner, so I think it's your turn to take a shower.
I could use a little one.
Time resumes. Peposhi definitely picking up the pace in the second. Demirkapu made him eat that shot as he was coming in, but again, tosses Peposhi down.
But before that, Peposhi landed a good front kick and a good knee to the body. His biggest success has to be going to that body.
Peposhi looked like a linebacker about ready to take down a quarterback with that last one. Came in low. Under 2 minutes to go.
Step back.
The King of Brussels Part 2.
Break. Step back.
First one was an instant classic. Peposhi beat Demirkapu with a unanimous decision. His comeback. Demirkapu outstriking Peposhi 49-15.
Come on, fight. Come on. Niet vasthouden. Break. Blijf uit elkaar. No clinching.
Nice combination work from Peposhi. I like when he uses his legs, but he almost ate that head kick.
Sure did. Demirkapu now countering the aggression from Peposhi. Ooh, ripping body shot.
Break, no collision. Break.
Nasty to the body.
He's throwing hands up and down, but Peposhi throwing that back leg low kick, which I like.
Neutral.
The mouthpiece pops out again.
What?
Little cut under the left eye of Peposhi.
No.
There's the power being displayed. He's Demirkapu.
Time.
45 seconds to go.
Break, no clinching.
Peposhi comes out firing and being the aggressor.
And I feel like even with all of the things that are going, he's staying composed.
Matches the kick of Peposhi. Peposhi has spent a lot of time on the canvas, but no knockdowns yet for Demirkapu. Peposhi rips a body shot knee from Demirkapu.
Actie. Go.
I don't know what Peposhi was looking at there.
I think he's worried about the low blow. I'm not too sure. The catching counter.
Oh, nice exchange. Both fighters. Oh, the spinning back fist just misses from Demirkapu. We will enter into the final round. Furious pace between these two featherweights.
Oh, that was a scratch. I don't want to call it a cut on his eye. Yeah, a little scrape.
Good call.
But here's some good work. This was where Peposhi landed the knee. Demirkapu with the power punches. They're just constantly going back and forth. But look at that close range head kick from Demirkapu. Doesn't need much space. In all of these exchanges, you see both guys eating shots. Mouth guards have fallen out, low blows.
Yeah, we've seen a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
The countdown has begun to the main card, Collision 9. Just over 30 minutes to go before the main card. We got business to finish here. The catch weight bout between Demirkapu and Peposhi.
Step back. Step back.
Oh, nice attacks from Demirkapu, but Peposhi just stoic, constantly moving forward.
Warning, don't do this. No, stop ermee. Kijk maar, kappen ermee. Hoor je me? Kijk maar, kappen. Turn.
A warning to Demirkapu, who is outstriking Peposhi 76-32.
Luister. Je veegt, mag niet. Hoor je me of niet?
Throwing 113 shots, very accurate, landing 69% of those strikes.
Break. Step back.
This is time for Peposhi to start building.
2 rounds to nothing for Deniz Demirkapu.
Break. Step back.
Oh, big hands being thrown by Demirkapu. Finding the target. Man, Peposhi can eat a shot, Joseph. Just keeps moving forward.
Just keeps coming. He's got Demirkapu against the ropes.
Knee. Oh, gotta watch the back of the head, but nice hooks from Demirkapu.
I get so frustrated with mouth guards falling out. Gentlemen, buy custom ones. They won't fall out. Invest in it.
Well said.
It ruins the flow of the fights if they keep popping out. Get a custom guard.
Listen to the former champ, athletes. The fans are frustrated here too.
Break. Step back.
Remember the Glory 8-man light heavyweight tournaments coming up, plus the heavyweight championship on the line. Main card of Glory Collision 9 coming up. You won't want to miss it.
Break. No clinching. Break. Step back.
We've already seen an upset tonight. The preliminary bouts with Ozcaglayan Landman taking out Ait El Hadj, the number 2 ranked welterweight. Much closer rankings here, Joseph. Demirkapu comes in as the number 4 ranked featherweight and number 3 for Peposhi. Demirkapu can make a statement in the division if he can hold on and get a victory tonight.
Peposhi went with the high kick. But Peposhi's frustrated. He's trying. He's coming forward. He's getting clinched, swept, hit, head kicked.
Yeah, he needs a finish. He needs a spectacular finish. And trying to cheer on Buryan Peposhi. Peposhi earned the unanimous decision win over Demirkapu. But all indications look like Demirkapu should extract his revenge tonight.
Yeah, I mean, did what he had to do. I mean, it wasn't as technically pleasing as we may have all liked, but it had some good action. You see the speed and the power of Demirkapu early, and just that hard pressure style of Peposhi, constantly countering, trying to keep you against the ropes. There's some of those frustrating sweeps. You're not allowed to sweep. You can kick the leg, but you can't sweep it. But a lot of this fight happened in this mid-range. They're both pressure fighters who like their combinations. So you can see every time Peposhi hit the canvas, we saw frustrations. We saw mouth guards fly out. But constantly 3 rounds, Peposhi pressing, Demirkapu countering back. And I love Demirkapu's combinations with his head kicks. Peposhi found his own head kick.
Just didn't have enough of that. Couldn't put a combination of strikes together. And Demirkapu kept Peposhi guessing. And really, I mean, 93% of his kicks are landing. 100%, 9 for 9 with his knees. Outs, and let's say really dominant performance by the number 4 ranked featherweight tonight. Peposhi just did not have an answer for Deniz Demirkapu.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this bout goes the distance, so we go to the judges' scorecard. All 5 of our ringside judges see the bout and score the bout the same. 30-27, it's a unanimous decision for your winner, Deniz Demirkapu.
Deniz Demirkapu evens up the score with Bulyan Peposhi, gets his revenge after coming up short in their first fight. Should get his name into that title fight conversation.
Yeah, he called for it. He's been very vocal. He wanted the rematch, and he called it. He got it and got the win.
Statement made tonight. Well, the first of the light heavyweight 8-man tournament quarterfinals is next. Cem Caceres looking for his 21st career win. He battles with Mohammed Hamdi, who has yet to lose in the Glory ring. Our first quarterfinal features 2 fighters making their first ever appearance in an 8-man tournament.
Fighting out of Turkey, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Cem Caceres.
Number 1.
I am excited and I'm ready to make a war.
Mohammed Hamdi. I'm gonna pick the ball. Number 2. That is Cem. Cem, how do you feel?
Yeah, good. I'm excited.
You look relieved.
Yeah.
or am I wrong? You're like,
no.
Phew.
You can't underestimate anyone in this tournament. He's a great fighter, and we're gonna put up a show.
A European and world amateur champion who is undefeated inside the Glory ring. As a professional, 21 wins with 4 losses. 10 of those wins coming by knockout. Fighting out of Morocco, please give a big welcome to Mohammed Hamdi.
Cem Caceres.
It is what it is. It's just another name on the list, so let's do it.
Do you think he's underestimating you?
He can, but for sure that's gonna be against him.
Good body shot there, and that'll put him down. The body work did the damage.
If you can predict how the fight's gonna go, what do you think about it, Hamdi?
On points, win for sure. Good fight, clean fights. He does clean fights. I do also. So.
And you, Cem?
No, let's make a brawl, bro. Let's make a real fight, not like a point fight.
That's what I like.
I don't do a point fight, so I'll be there with you. So.
Okay then.
Go for me, I'll go for you.
Okay, that's what I want to see.
All right, Rotterdam, it is time for some tournament action. The first of 4 quarterfinals of tonight's light heavyweight Grand Prix, and the winner advancing to the semifinals. This man impressed the talent operations of Glory with a unanimous decision over Aline Nikita back in April. Here is Mohammed Hamdi.
A perfect start to his Glory career. Mohammed Hamdi is a spotless 2-0, earning both victories this year. Now the 28-year-old has the opportunity to complete one of the most impressive rises in Glory, Joseph.
Yeah, what's most impressive about him, he'll fight in any weight class. He's been a welterweight, middleweight, and now he's doing some great job in the light heavyweight division. He's got an extensive amateur tournament experience. This is his first major tournament as a pro, and he's teammates with Miguel Trindade, who had a tough loss there against Pech in Japan last week, but 2-0 in Glory, ready to shock the world.
His career highlights include a split decision win over Mori Kroma at Glory 98. Please welcome Cem Caceres.
Ik ben daar waar het gevaar is. Ik zet Enschede op de kant. Ik ben in de kant van slapen als het klaar is. I can't get no sleep.
After bursting into Glory in 2024 and being crowned Breakout Fighter of the Year, Cem Caceres is a serious threat in this tournament, Joseph.
Oh, big time. And he's got one of the best left hooks, probably in all of Glory, the way he slips and doubles it up. He's impressive. He's got knockout power. This is a real big opportunity to show that he can sit in the top of the division. He's 5-2 in Glory with 2 knockouts. First tournament as a professional, ranked number 6 in the light heavyweight division, and he's got wins over Mori Kroma, who's fighting for the world title tonight.
Very impressive. Tail of the tape. Check out the numbers. Cem Caceres, 26. Mohammed Hamdi is 28 years old. Caceres is an inch taller and has a 2-inch reach advantage. Both athletes made the contracted weights.
Professional experience, 3-fight edge going to Hamdi. When it comes to knockouts, though, it's Cem Caceres that has a 70% knockout percentage. Keys to Glory for our first featherweight matchup. For Cem Caceres, he needs to own the center of the ring. He's got to use his head and body left hooks that he's known for and find those big power combinations. For Hamdi, it's about distance and footwork. He needs to be versatile, sometimes pressure, sometimes move, and he needs to be able to mix his levels with his strikes.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the first of our light heavyweight Grand Prix quarterfinals is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the black corner, a world and European amateur champion, undefeated in 2 prior Glory appearances. As a professional, 22 wins, 4 losses, and 10 career knockouts. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, 1.85 meters, and he weighed in at an even 209 pounds, 95 kilograms. Fighting tonight out of Morocco, please welcome Mohammed Hamdi. Now his opponent fighting out of the white corner. He was the Breakout Fighter of the Year in 2024 and coming off a unanimous decision in April. As a professional, 20 wins with 3 losses, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, 1.90 meters, and he too weighed in at an even 209 pounds, 94.6 kilos. He fights tonight out of Turkey. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Cem Caceres. And your referee in charge of this bout is Jan Frana.
Okay, fighters, shake hands if you want. Okay, come back, please. It's a tournament fight, okay? 2 knockdowns per round, 3 knockdowns in total, okay? Go to the corners.
One of the most grueling tasks in all of combat sports. A tournament Grand Prix for the winner tonight to be crowned light heavyweight champion. They need to get 3 victories. Ron Kruk and Joseph Altolini with you for this Grand Prix quarterfinal number 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of planning going into Grand Prix, 3 fights in one night. I know a lot of fighters have a plan for each fight, but there is no second fight without the first one. So they're both going to have to do what they can to win.
And we've seen it before. We've been a part of these tournaments. You've participated in them. I've called them. Expect the unexpected. Anything can happen.
You see Cem Caceres with that left hook he's known for. He'll rip the body, then take it to the head.
Nice stinging jab from Caceres. And he's been attacking that lead leg of Hamdi early on.
Hamdi deciding to just sit in the pocket with him.
Mohammed Hamdi 2-0, unbeaten since his Glory debut in 2026.
Now he's starting to open up a little bit more. He's been eating a few hard leg and calf kicks.
Hamdi stopped in his tracks from that combination from Caceres.
Nice double jab from Caceres.
Body shot from Hamdi.
Ooh, another solid jab from Cem. That's his nice setup strike. Let's see if he can follow up.
Approaching 1 minute to go in the opening round of this light heavyweight Grand Prix quarterfinal number 1. Body shots and then the straight from Caceres. Caceres' strikes right now seem to be finding the target.
Yeah, he's looking super sharp tonight as he doubles up that left hook. This is one of the sharpest we may have seen Cem, just popping that jab. That jab's on point. It's fast, it's quick, it's right down the pipe.
Spinning back kick from Hamdi to the body. And kick to the ribs. Under 30 to go, opening round. Tournament, you want to get in and out as quickly as you can. Easier said than done.
Hamdi has thrown some calf kicks. I think that's a nice one for him. That'll shut down Cem's jab. There it is again.
Very even first round between these two light heavyweights, Mohammed Hamdi and Cem Caceres. Looking to punch their ticket into the semifinals. I mean, Joseph, this is a killer's row of light heavyweights in this Grand Prix.
I mean, just think, the winner of this gets to fight Bahram or Tusashi. And that's not even the finals. You got one more, but this other half of the bracket's insane. You got Visa, Tavares, Boapea, Vakitov. That's definitely a tough right side, but this left side here is something special.
Absolutely. We just got word that Jimmy Livinus, who was in the Grand Prix reserve fight, has been cleared medically.
Nice.
He is standing by. That's one big hurdle. I've seen it before where you got to go deep. A loser of the quarterfinal might get called up. A reserve fighter might get called up. I don't know. They might have to call you up at some point, champ.
I'm down.
You ready to move up a weight class?
With the belt on the line, sure.
Love it. Round number 2 set for this Grand Prix quarterfinal number 1. Caceres with the white tape and gloves, and Hamdi with the black. All 5 judges give that opening round to Cem Caceres.
Yeah, I think that was a great round for Cem. Loving the jab, his follow-ups. He's landed some good kicks of his own. But we need to see more volume from Hamdi in the second round. Can't wait as much as he did in the first.
Caceres landing his punches and Hamdi his kicks. Now, Caceres right back to those jabs and straights.
Yeah, Hamdi needs to find a way to counter the jab or nullify it with the calf kick. He can't let Cem Caceres do things like that, get to that liver.
Ripping body shot from Caceres, and then a nice kick by Hamdi to the ribs.
Time stop.
You can see
low blow.
Caceres using what's called a back step. He goes from orthodox to southpaw. That's to avoid the calf kick.
So those calf kicks are doing what calf kicks do. slowing down the attack, making fighters switch stances. Yeah, oh, what a counter there from Hamdi.
I think they both exchanged left hooks there. Level changing for Hamdi. That was one of my keys for him. Bring the levels with his combinations, especially his hands and legs.
Yes.
Go to the calf, go to the head, rip the body, keep Caceres guessing.
Yeah, he really has mixed up his attacks. One of your keys to glory in this fight.
That double left hook of Cem is textbook, beautiful.
Yes, it is spot on right now. 1 minute to go. Spinning back fist from Hamdi.
Stop. No elbow, okay? Time stop.
Warning from our referee about the elbow. Of course, elbow strikes are not legal in Glory.
Yeah, I know it's the spinning back fist. I mean, I know it's a valuable attack, but man, I don't like them because they get hit with the elbow a lot. But oh, wow. Found a good combo in the body.
Sure did, Joseph. Hamdi. Beautiful strikes upstairs and then to the body.
Cem Caceres was teasing us. He says, I'm going to get a left head kick knockout. He's thrown it a couple times, so maybe he wasn't playing.
Yeah, exactly. 20 seconds to go. Hamdi really letting his fist fly in this second round.
Better second round for him, for sure. Starting to build a little bit more. Cem's still finding his moments, but definitely a better round for Hamdi.
Caceres was awarded the first round by the judges in our open scoring system. One of the greatest things, I believe, in Glory, to see how the judges are scoring.
Yep, I agree. I mean, nice combination work from Caceres, and that left hand's been money for him from his hooks. Look at that up jab, splits the guard of Hamdi. But Hamdi's still doing a good job at getting his head offline. He found a beautiful slit left hook there. Bang, they both exchanged left hooks.
Bang is right.
There's that spinning back fist that hit the elbow. It was in close range. Gotta be careful.
Glory girls getting us ready for the next round, the third and final round. Big Mike, Cem Caceres, his final instructions. Going to be interesting to see how they scored that second round after giving Cem Caceres the first. Round number 3, light heavyweight Grand Prix quarterfinal number 1. Right back at it. Both men looking to move on to the semifinals. And another clean sweep for Cem Caceres. Up 2 rounds to nothing now, Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, Cem's landing the bigger shots, but Hamdi's combinations, he's coming forward. He's not out of it, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. Knockout power. End of fight in an instant. Right now, 26-year-old Cem Caceres in control. Glory's 2024 newcomer of the year, went 3-0.
This is always the question. You know you're up 2 rounds here. Do you push the gas pedal, or do you lay off a little bit knowing you got potentially 2 more fights?
Absolutely. What would be your approach at this point?
Well, I think a lot of times fighters slow down, and that's when your offense slows down and their offense picks up. So if you get caught, it's a mistake.
It can be costly.
It can be very costly. But maybe not taking big risks, still have to come forward. If I'm Caceres, popping that jab, quick 1-2s and going back to his defense.
Caceres having a lot of success with those combinations. Just from Hamdi to the lead leg.
Especially when he mixes his angles with that lead uppercut, lead hook, the up jab. It's constantly mixing angles, so it's hard to defend.
Hamdi with a nice spinning kick to the ribs.
No push.
Approaching 1 minute to go in this third round in the first quarterfinal. Collision 9, the rest of the light heavyweight Grand Prix tournament coming up in under 10 minutes.
Oh, good hook to the body from Hamdi there.
Hamdi rips that body shot. Wicked shot. Also have the Glory Heavyweight Championship on the line. The champion, of course, Mori Kroma, putting his title on the line for the first time tonight.
Nice work from Caceres. Caceres doing all the right things right now. Staying defensive, not taking the big shots.
And time is winding down. Will Cem Caceres be moving on?
Oh, finishing strong.
Both fighters looking to finish strong. They raise their hands, thinking they will be moving on in this Grand Prix tournament. We will find out. Fans coming into the Rotterdam Ahoy. What a crowd as always, Joseph. This place will be rocking for the main card.
It's definitely filling up. Let's take a look at some of the highlights here. Cem Caceres, a powerhouse with that left hand. His jab was on point, his left hook, his straights. Hamdi really doing a good job at trying to pressure his way in, mix up his combinations. But Cem, the more physical guy, when he lands, does more damage. But he looked sharp, he looked technical, defensively, offensively. Probably one of the sharpest we've seen Cem. He's gonna need to be at the best peak shape of his life in order to get through 2 more fights.
So what would you do as a participant in a tournament before, back at Glory 13, in between fights? What was your ritual?
Well, it's not much. It's kind of just resting and staying calm, but not much you can do.
100% of the knees landed by Hamdi, and it was Caceres, I think 70 of 186 strikes thrown, 88 of 133. That's 66% for Mohammed Hamdi. But Caceres seemed to be doing more damage, and that is a big key in the scoring system here in Glory. Of course, knockdowns as well. Who will be moving on?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 tournament rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, and once again, all 5 of our ringside judges see them out and score them out the same. 30-27, a unanimous decision for your winner. Now moving on to the semifinals of tonight's Grand Prix, Cem Caceres.
I'm here with your winner. Cem Caceres. First job done. How do we feel?
I feel great, man. What an amazing crowd is here. Wow. I will be back in an hour, and I want a little bit more screaming for me. I love y'all. Whoosh.
All right, he said his words. He's going back to rest up. Let's hear it for Cem Caceres.
Smart man taking his time to rest up. The 2024 Glory Breakout Fighter of the Year, Cem Caceres, punches his ticket into the semifinals. Big win for Cem. Improves to 5-2 inside the Glory ring now. 21st career win representing Mike's Gym. But a huge victory as we check out the Glory Collision 9 Grand Prix tournament final, the brackets. Cem Caceres will now meet the winner, Bahram. And we will close things out here on the preliminary bouts of Glory Collision 9 after this.
with an electric toothbrush. It is electrifying. Oh, jumping round kick. The big, come on. That's good night, Irene.
Nagasaki drop Daniel Kino. The king of kickboxing comes fighting. Oh, bomb dropped.
Glory Collision 9 is coming up in under 5 minutes, but what a fight in the first round of the Glory Light Heavyweight Grand Prix Tournament. Cem Caceres punching his way into the show, and I thought he was very smart, Joseph, as he said, hey, I'm going to make this a quick one. I'm going back to the locker room and rest up.
Yeah, I had some questions for him. He didn't want to answer. I wanted to know who he wanted to fight. Does he want Bahram? Does he want Tusashi?
Man, tough matchup.
I mean, either one is terrible for anybody, but I think he looked sharp, he looked technical, and I think he's got a good shot at winning that semis.
And on that other side of the division, Donovan Visa moving up finally to light heavyweight. He can make some waves. Michael Boapea undefeated since he's become a light heavyweight.
Yeah, Boapea gets to fight Artem Vakitov. I mean, those Glory fans who've been watching us, Vakitov started at Glory 9 where he fought Luis Tavares. So, I mean, both of those guys have been in Glory for so long. It's nice to see them still at the top of the division after so many years.
And what a story Vakitov is, looking to become a 3-time Glory light heavyweight champion. That's rare. That's rare territory.
Oh, big time. I mean, it's just so many technical storylines throughout the fight, but I think the biggest, most exciting of all is going to be that Bahram and Tusashi. I mean, if you like knockouts, that's the one you want.
So let's talk some strategy as Caceres gets the win. He has some resting time. How key is that, especially with the fatigue factor in one of these grueling tournaments?
Well, I mean, I spoke to a lot of the fighters, and I mean, you don't want to waste energy warming up again. So you kind of want to stay cool, stay warm without over kind of bringing that adrenaline rush. But if you sit too long, that's where the adrenaline wears off. You start feeling the shins, the injuries. So it's finding that balance of staying warm without cooling down.
That's a tough matchup for everyone here in the Glory Grand Prix of Lightweight Tournament. And we got, oh my God. Milos
Chetachannon, my man. Look how much he's loved by the fans, the audience. I mean, he's become such a star here in Glory.
He will be facing the champion, Mori Kroma, for the heavyweight championship. But he's got the fans going here in Rotterdam.
I mean, just how truthful and genuine he is, mixed with his fighting style, the whole world surrounding him. We've had a ton of Serbian fans come 100%. Over at the weigh-in. They've been cheering, and you can hear the stadium tonight that a lot of people are rooting for him.
Well, it's a massive night here. Glory Collision 9 from here in Rotterdam, outside of Amsterdam in the Netherlands, is coming up. Don't miss it.
There was a time when heavyweight kickboxing ruled supreme.
Oh my word!
Legendary fighters, the hardest hitters, the peak of the sport.
And he does! That uppercut sends Glove to the ground. It's over!
Then came a new era.
One man rose above them all and defined a generation. But every story comes to an end. And the heavyweight division is evolving once more. A new wave has arrived, and the division is deeper than it has been in years. Hungry for wins, hungry for knockouts, hungry for glory. It's time for the new generation. It's time for new rivalries, new contenders, new champions. A new story begins now. This is the Glory Heavyweight Division. Tonight, the inaugural champion of the new era, Mori Kromah, makes his first title defense against Milos Vetajanin.
Oh, he's down. He dropped him.
You are now, for the first time in over a decade, the new Glory Heavyweight Champion of the world.
You just take the belt, the money, and the cup to home.
He called it, he believed in it, and he achieved it.
Just do it and let it flow.
For 10 years, there was one king. But now the road to the top has never been more dangerous, and an entire kingdom